This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New York Jets and the Seattle Seahawks. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here we go. Shot. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60.
Right out of the gates, here's Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Walker is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Walker once more. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And I think the ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. The slot man in motion right. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And this is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Here's the punter, Braden Mann, set to do the honors, and we are underway at MetLife Stadium. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now Jones. Rolling to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now White with a first down throw. They'll roll him out right. They'll check this down to Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Out of the gun, it's White. He'll buy some time right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Ball again on 2nd down. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Tell me I didn't just see these first 2 possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh?
Worse?
Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Jones. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs. They'll run again with Harris. And some room to maneuver. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, 70 yards. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Well, able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. On 1st and 10, White sliding out of the pocket. He finds Corey Davis. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. White. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. To throw again on 2nd down. White. Taken in left side. It's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd down, Johnson down to the 25. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Rolling to his right. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joe Williams. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off play action, Jones. They'll roll him out right. Got a man open, that's Devontae Parker, complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Again, it's Stevenson. And he's got some space here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. On the give, this is Harris. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. White's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll be out right at the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first down, it's White. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Patriots are going to take over a couple of yards. We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Here's the punter, Braden Mann, set to do the honors, and we are underway at MetLife Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Throwing to start here is Tua. That's swung out to Mostert. Finding space at the 40. And some room to work. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Ready.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Forced out to his left.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Dancing to his left.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now White. He finds his man Johnson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From the shotgun, here's White. He's got a man, complete. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson.
77 yards.
And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Okay, Cray.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. The linebacker C.J. Mosley in on the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Tua.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Down. 10 black.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Mostert will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's White. He'll buy some time right. He finds Wilson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A play fake. Now White. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. To throw, White sliding out of the pocket. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Hall. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now White. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets have regained the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll be looking for the tying score here, down 15-8 as they have it 1st and 10. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. A toss left side for Hall.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. White looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. White now on 1st and 10.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
White's throw complete there to Moore.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin as the first half is winding down.
And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime.
They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Tua being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
You got three, you got three,
Tua, a final shot before half. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
They'll throw now on the final play.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play in this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. White eluding the pressure right. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They're going to keep it on the ground.
The partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air. And that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Tua going to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Tua. Buying time to his left.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
From just shy of midfield, Tua steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Jets take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the Jets sweep, here comes Waddle.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Now Waddle on the jet sweep.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 15 now.
Tua.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. Tua sets up to pass it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Once again, the Dolphins will come out and go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries.